Let's keep it simple. We have the absolute value of 9 minus x is equal to the absolute value of x minus 9. To find the solutions to this equation, all you have to do is to solve two equations. So drop the absolute value bars. And in the first equation, set the left side is equal to the right side. So 9 minus x is equal to x minus 9. And in the second equation, put a negative on one of the sides. I will put a negative on the right side. So 9 minus x is equal to, put a negative and use the parenthesis. So the negative is applied to the entire right side, not just x. Very good. Now let's solve these two equations. You can solve it however you're comfortable with. Now let's look at the first equation. I am going to have x on the right side. So I'm going to add 9 to both sides. And you solve however you're comfortable. 9 plus 9 will be 18 minus x is equal to x. Negative 9 plus 9 will give us 0. So what do we do next? I'm going to add x to both sides. We have 18. Negative x plus x will give us 0. And on the right, we will have 2x. Very good. Now we're dividing both sides by 2, and x becomes 9. Our first solution is x equals 9. Very good. Now let's solve the second equation. We have to distribute this negative. We can think of it as negative 1 times everyone in the parentheses. Now let's distribute this negative 1. 9 minus x is equal to negative 1 times x will be negative x. Negative 1 times negative 9 will be positive 9. Be careful with those negatives. Very good. Now let's look. Where would we want to have x? Let's have x on the left side. So I'm going to subtract 9 from both sides, and you solve however you're comfortable. 9 minus 9 will give us 0. On the left I have negative x, and on the right negative x, and then look here, 9 minus 9 will give us 0. Look, we have a true statement. Negative x equals negative x. Okay, but let's keep going. We're gonna add x to both sides in order to collect x on the left side. Look what's gonna happen. Negative x plus x gives us 0. So on the left we have 0. And on the right, negative x plus x is also 0. This is a true statement. We got a true statement. It means x can be any real number. Any real number will make this equation true. So the solution to this equation is all real numbers. Now, how about our original equation? The first equation gave us the solution x equals 9. The second equation gave us the solution all real numbers. So it means the solution to our original equation will be all real numbers, including 9, because 9 is a real number. So the solution to our absolute value equation is all real numbers. It means that any value you plug in for x will make this equation true. Any value you want. Let's check. For example, x equals negative 5. Where did I come up with negative 5? I pick any real number. Let's plug it in for x. The absolute value of 9 minus negative 5, is it the same thing as negative 5 minus 9? Let's check. On the left, we have 9 minus negative 5 will be positive 14. So on the left, we have the absolute value of 14. And on the right, we have the absolute value of negative 14, because negative 5 minus 9 is negative 14. So on the left, we have the absolute value of 14, which is 14. And on the right, the absolute value of negative 14 is positive 14. So it checks out. So all I did is I picked up any real number. For example, x equals negative 5. You can pick your own number and plug it in for x and see that it checks out. I have more videos on absolute value equations. Be sure to practice. And now smash that like button and subscribe. And keep up the good work.